how to register for this year's Falmouth Road Race. By now you should have gotten the link, and if you're watching this video, that means that you've decided to join the team. So welcome and thank you very much. Without any further ado, let's get going. It's pretty painless here. So if you just click on that link to open up the registration form, it'll open up in a new tab. If you ran last year, then you can use the password and the email that you set up last year with Race Roster. If this is your first time using Race Roster, it'll just ask you for an email address, and you can choose your own password. So once you enter in that information, it'll bring you to this screen here. The reason it didn't ask me for it is because I had previously already entered in my info. But anyways, this will be the following screen: registrant number 1. At the very top, you can see that it is for a charity team, and you're categorized as a charity team member. So that's what you want. If it looks weird, if it doesn't say that, then abort mission and contact me. You're completing this form. Choose if you want to do it for yourself or if you're doing it for someone else. And then I've got all this already filled out here, but you're going to want to fill in your first name, last name. Anything with a red asterisk means that it has to be filled out. It's not optional. Birthday, email address, phone number, mailing address, all that fun stuff. Now here's the part I want to talk about is the acknowledgments section. They want you to understand that you are running for the at-home edition. As of right now, it has not been confirmed, or at the time of filming, which is early April. Today's April 5th. They will be making their decision on whether or not they will have an in-person component no later than June 1st. So if you're watching this after June 1st, this could be different. But for now, click on yes, I understand, and the agreement here. That just means that you cannot transfer your bib to anyone else. And then some emergency contact info. I'm going to put myself down because I'm filling this out for Haley. Baraza, my phone number 278-1179. Registration questions here. This is asking if you want to if you're opting to have text messages sent to you in case of any updates. I'll just put in my cell phone there. Occupation. We'll do other. And these are kind of some fun questions that they ask you. What are you most excited? What are you most excited about in this year? I'll just put running, raising money. What would you like to see at the Health and Fitness Expo? You can skip this stuff if you want to. They always ask kind of a funny question. Like last year it was, what is your favorite song to run to? This year they're asking, what is your favorite after running snack? If you want to fill that in, you can, but it's not required. Down here, another important section. Here you get a chance to choose if the in-person race happens, if we're able to send people to Falmouth. Would you prefer to run in Falmouth, or would you prefer to either walk or run at home and do the at-home edition? Some people would rather spread out their run or their walk over the course of the week and do it at their own pace, and others would prefer to do it in Falmouth. There's no wrong answer here. Just know that we won't be able to send everyone to Falmouth if we do get a chance to. They've capped it to 30%. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to put the in-person event here for Haley, and then this, check that off because that means I'll be able to see this information. And we've got the fundraising minimum set to $750, but just be aware that there's not going to be any there won't be any there won't be any penalties. Think of it more as like a goal. Set a goal for yourself and try and hit that goal, and it's okay if you don't hit it. But that is what we set it to for the minimum. we had to put something in there. Anyways, then we can hit continue. We'll accept those cookies and then hit continue. Okay, here is their race agreement. This is basically their legal department saying that if anything happens that you can't sue them or come after them in any way legally. So you can go ahead and click that and hit continue, and then that's it. Oh, here they ask for a donation. If you want to make your first donation, a kickoff donation, that's cool. Why don't we go ahead and actually, so you can kind of see if somebody chooses to donate to you, it asks the donor if they want to cover the fees, because Race Roster does make a percentage off of every donation made. However, they ask the donor if they would like to cover the fees, and for the most part, the donor will say, sure, I'll cover the fees. That way, 100% of the donation makes it to the Respite Center. All right, so I'll skip this for now, but then you can check out. Confirm your order details. Submit order. And here it says your confirmation number. You don't really need to hold on to that for anything. Just make sure that it says thank you and that you've successfully registered for the Asics Falmouth Road Race. If you scroll down though, here's the next part that you should be looking at is so they've created a fundraising page for you automatically once you register. So there's nothing you have to do there, but you do want to edit it. And if you want to look at it, click on this blue button here. And here are just some placeholders basically that are just kind of sitting there waiting. The first thing is your story. You're going to want to change that so that it's personalized to you. And also a profile picture. This is just a placeholder, the We Are Respite logo. So in order to make any changes to your personal page, you come over here to the Edit Fundraising Page link located on the right, and you click on that, and a nice little window pops up where you can set your goal. Let's set Haley's goal to 3,000. You do not have to set your goal at 3,000. You can make yours 750 or whatever. Maybe you want to set it to 20,000. That would be amazing. Enter in the description or a little story here. This is my description. Okay, you'll want to write more than that, but this is just an example. Upload a photo here. Let's see. Let's give Haley this profile picture here. Once the profile picture uploads, you're going to have to drag this little selection tool, and that's going to tell the program which part of the photo you want to use. Unless you upload a perfectly square picture, then it might not ask you. So we'll use this selection here, and then make sure you hit save. There we go. Now Haley's picture is set to that. And that's it. You can hit the save button down below here. Whatever you do, don't click this disable fundraising option. You want to leave that unselected. All right, so then you hit save, and you'll see the profile picture has been updated and the story has been also updated. So that's it. That's done. You can start collecting donations by just coming up to the top and copying and pasting this link here in the URL. That is your personal URL to direct people to this page here. Once donations are made, they will automatically get sent to the Respite Center every 2 weeks, and you can track your progress in this progress bar located underneath your profile picture. So that's it. Pretty easy, pretty simple stuff. If you encounter any problems, please reach out to me. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and welcome to the team. We are Respite. Whoop, whoop. Thanks, guys.